Did I do it? Do I have a stream? I think my audio is slightly bungled, but it sounds right. And I've got music. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Turn the music up slightly. Because I don't remember if this album's loud or not. So, today, I'm going to try and bang something out real quick, and then I'm going to have the printer running while I design the more advanced version of the thing, because this is going to be like the fit check version or something. And, camera's in a weird spot, and I don't remember which direction to aim it. Is that right? I'm somewhere, I don't know. Okay, so, what I did, saw this guy, this wonderful piece of hardware, which is a very small image. Wow, that's really garbage. What else I got? Here we go. Okay. No, real small. So we got this image, still really small. It basically clips on to the dash, like this. There's a spot you can clip right there, and a spot you can clip back there. And I was like, hey, wouldn't that be a cool idea? So, I'm gonna copy that guy. And I've already... So what I did was I took a whole bunch of pictures, as you can see over here on the right, and then I pumped them into Photoscan, or Metashape rather, and I was using my phone camera, so it's not very good. But it kind of gives me a good idea of whether or not my measurements are roughly correct. I haven't really tried measuring around anything, but it should be scaled roughly right. And since I don't really expect that to work and I refuse to rely on it, I already have a sketch anyway too. So that sketch is already implemented here using more or less the dimensions I expect. I'm pretty sure it's not exact because the thing that I'm modeling is not a flat surface, so starting with a flat surface is kind of but, you know, good enough. Oh, yeah, and having the centroid of this arc down here, I'm assuming it's circular. It's probably not. Who cares? Nobody's gonna check me. Cool. So, next thing, after having already sketched that up, is I need to have some sort of... We'll go from the right plane and have kind of a... Have myself a little bit of a... Whoops. Can I not pick that point? 2 points, please. Vertical. And now I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I'm gonna say this is like a centimeter above. I'm gonna use, there should be like a project curve, I think. Oops. Sketch on sketch. These two. Now I should be able to do a build surface. Contact. Cool. That's roughly what I'm dealing with. Except not really, because this sketch is kind of crummy. So I'm gonna see if I can't do like an ellipse or a partial ellipse instead. I'm gonna do like this kind of dealio. Oh no, wait, actually it looks... I think the real one looks something more like this. Kind of like that. Whoa, that's jacked up. I don't understand what part of the ellipse I'm messing with, which makes this really difficult. Okay, I'm gonna partial ellipse. Just like the other direction. Come on, other direction, please. There we go. if I make this one construction, and then I think I can like maybe match them. Co-radial? Sick. Cool, okay. That's not perfect, but it works kind of well enough. Could drag the center around and constrain 2 points and call that good enough. Although I should probably dimension it. Ooh, okay. I forgot that I was going to have some funkiness there. I would like the nose to be some distance forward. Let's say like 3 mils. We could even shorten that up and it'll sort of gradually steepen things for us. Which looks a lot more reminiscent of the dash. I think I can pull up some pictures. If I was smart, I would have that queued, but I don't. Or rather, I'm not. Here we go. Video footage. So we've got kind of this pan over, and this was what I was trying to use, or one of the available methods, but that brightness variation you see totally ruins any ability to reconstruct it. So I kind of have to fly by the seat of my pants and check my messages. I know what I should have done is I should have gotten some water. Okay, so this isn't actually 100% accurate because the other thing that I have to worry about, whoops, hang on, is I only have access to 23 millimeters, or I'm going to stick with I think 20 millimeters on this end. So what I'm going to do is just click this guy, drop him onto that point, merge, oops, come on, merge, merge, thank you. I'm going to keep the trimmed entities as construction, and then do like that. So then I can give myself a little trimmed section to show me my allowable, oh god. This is what happens with trim surfaces. What if I don't optimize surface? Fix a boundary? Does it still look like poo? Yep, still looks like poo. Okay, we're gonna do a boundary surface instead, which differs in ways that I cannot remember. The other thing is you pretty much have to use Selection Manager when you're creating these surfaces because otherwise it just becomes a mess. It's really difficult to sort of control your two directions. So we got two open groups. Then we're going to add these. Oops. See, it keeps selecting the whole curve, which is really annoying. I wish it would just default to Selection Manager. But there we go. There's a surface. Can I get rid of that line? It says merge tangent, but I guess it doesn't consider that tangent. What's the curvature plot look like? Oh, yeah, just doing dumb things with the curvature. Okay, let's... I think, so it's sketch 1, which contains my important top level curves. Because this comes up and meets that at a right angle, it just gets totally beansed. And because I was dumb and I assigned it to so now I can't select the center point. Select midpoint. Oh god. Okay, detach. I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm gonna do. Let's see. These I want to be equal. And I want this guy to be some kind of nice big roundy number. And now I bet if I check that in the curvature plot, yeah, there we go. Now it's nice and smooth. That sharp angle was giving me all sorts of fuss. You have water. I'm thirsty, turns out. My friends will vouch for that. So, we've got this guy. Now I need to design kind of a... Okay, time to make lots of rough guesses, real fast. This is not a straight line. I'm going to add a plane between this point and this point. And I'm going to add a third reference to the top plane and tell it to be perpendicular. So that way I have a nice plane to draw my stuff on. Do a sketch. Do normal. I gotta flip normal because it's dumb. There we go. Hide it because it's dumb. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's right, yeah, because it's going that way. No, that's fine. Okay, we want to go... want to convert that line, only it does it as big, gross, a lot more than I needed. I'll get rid of that spline. Okay, gave me a whole bunch of extra lines that I didn't really need. Offset, and I want this to be like 5 millimeters above. Wow, really? Seems like a lot. I guess it's kind of a lot. Let's do 2 millimeters. And both, well, actually, no, offset should be real, base should be construction. We're gonna trim this guy. Whoops. Only the ends of offsets. Only the ends. Can I just like drag this back here? Guess not. That's weird. What? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, splines are weird. Don't think too hard about splines. Because brain hurting juice. I'm gonna pick this edge. We're gonna pick the midpoint of this guy. We're gonna say, well, no, actually I should do this with a point so I can pick how deep I want it to go. I want probably 2 mils clearance. Oops. 2 mils clearance, please. If I pick this edge and then go back here, pierce, critical constraint, it'll be obvious in a bit, or however it is I get around to that. Is 1 millimeter going to be enough? Is perpendicular going to be enough? Who knows? We'll find out. And I'll just have to chamfer that a little bit. And I didn't take any measurements of how big the vent's going to be, so I kind of have to guess at this one. make that tangent to that, make that coincident with that. Take kind of a wild guess as to how much arc around I want this to have. Say 150. Trim. 4. Lots of very guessy numbers going on right now. This is going to be an interior curve, so let's call it, oh, I don't know, centimeter. Oh, sorry, that should be 10, not 1. Ooh, I made these perpendicular, but I don't think I want them perpendicular. This angle should be smaller. Maybe 75. Nope, too much. And then I can set the location at this point by saying be like 15 millimeters back from there. And for some reason, it still doesn't think it's fully defined. Oh, because it isn't. 7.5. We're going to set the tangent distance from this point. Hang on, I have to do this for the construction line. I want this to be 50 millimeters seems fine. Okay, now the weird dumb stuff. Except this song bangs. Why do you think it's not defined? It is defined. I defined it. Oh. Nope. That breaks horribly. Whoops. What? What is going on? What? No, what? Generic spline for construction. Non-rational spline. How about torsion continuity? Nope, that breaks. Any amount of constraints on that breaks it, but it's also undefined without it. But my non-construction geometry isn't draggable, so I'm not really too worried. Messages. This is probably going to be very wrong, which makes it kind of exciting and fun. Okay, so let's do swept. Swept, sketch profile, then feature. Let's make it like 2 mils thick. Sketch profile, I want the sketch profile. Please, sweep, whoops, no. Selection manager. You do what you do to me, you do to yours. Yeah, I don't want a solid sweep, I just want a regular sweep. Okay, what if I did a swept surface? Selection manager, just that guy, please. Hey, there we go. Nope, it picked the whole curve and now it's gonna break. Why, you know? really does not want me sweeping two things at once.
Well, that is about almost it for the mix.
What if we just flexed?
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're doing good.
What if we just
well.
wildly flex things
Okay, I'll see you next
into the void? Wait, can I flex stuff like that? I don't think I can use flex that way. Ooh, idea. Collection manager. I don't want the full thing, but I want to do it as two separate. Well, I did select just a continuous group of entities. What are you on about? Oh, I had to hit check mark. Oh, for frog snacks. Seems to think that's not continuous, which is frustrating. That should be an ellipse. Oh, no, it's not going to be an ellipse, though, because it's got funkiness. Whoop. Foiled once again by my lack of knowledge of the surfaces. Okay, wait, there we go. Now it just works. Cool. Show this guy. Now we do... Okay, if I pick all these... Whoops. Up to surface, or actually up to point. Let's go to this guy. Swept surface. I want this, actually, I want just this particular line. I want it swept along this guy. Whoops, not the whole curve, please. Collection manager. Just this guy. Cool. Trim surface, can I do mutual trim? These two? Nope. Extend surface, this edge, up to this surface. Up to surface is invalid, bite me. Oh, I guess it's probably because it's at that surface. That's kind of rude. Let's just say up to some sort of silly point way up here. Okay. Doing lots of dumb things with surfaces here. Extruded surface from the top plane. We're gonna pick the... I can't intersect there, that's annoying. Because they're not the same. Okay, let's, instead of doing an extruded surface, let's try a trim. Oh, music stopped. Should fix that. Oh, this is gonna be a weird... We're just gonna let this go. Because this is probably going to be good. Okay, it doesn't do that as cleanly as I would like. But it does it cleanly enough. Although I really should have my other extruded surface up before that point, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a 3D point at the intersection of this line and this face, so it gives me a point right where I want it. And then an extruded surface on the top plane with an arc from there all the way down there. And then I kind of want to pick like entry angle, so I'm going to add an extra construction line to give me some control over the angle there. Say 5 degrees. I don't know why it says that's not fully defined. Oh, end face cannot terminate the extruded feature. Bite me. We'll do up to vertex and just... Oh, no, I have to go further, don't I? So we're going to go like 50 mils up. And of course that's not enough, so we're going to go higher. Okay, that is enough information for me to trim all 3 of these guys. Keep selections. Just want these 2. Whoops. I think I had that backwards. Keep selections. What? Why does that trim that all the way? Oh. It's because I'm big dumb. Hang on. You get to be a real boy now, because you're important. It's gonna be 30 mils long. Oh. That point isn't actually set where I thought it was set. Hang on. Let me hide that body. And hide the curve, because it's annoying. Coincident. There we go. Okay. Now it's fully defined. We can be a little more careful and start hiding things back. I want to make this go bidirectional so that we can trim stuff a little more. Or, you know what? Midpoint. 200. Okay. Segments to keep. This guy. This guy. Trimmed pieces cannot be sewn together. What? What do you mean they can't be sewn together? What? Natural? I only want 2 parts of this. Thanks, Solidworks. Okay, I can only extend things on the same body one at a time, so... This is so gross. Trim tool. Let's use this guy as a trim tool. Tell it to consume the surface too. Trim mutual between these two. Now, please, let's see, wait. Yeah, remove just these two. Select, why can't they be sewn together? No. I bet it's something to do with this right in here. Keep bodies. Actually, I don't delete that body, I delete this body. Hide that sketch. Delete face. Delete and fill. Trim, mutual, these two. Why can these not be knit? Trim tool. Trim surface. Knit. Merge entities. Don't create solid because we don't have enough for that. Okay, now it works. Still kind of gross. Offset on the surface. Let's say I want 2 mils. Actually, no, this should be all the same height off of my original body. So I want to keep that. Does need a fill in there for reinforcement though, plus this guy over here needs a fillet for reasons. And additionally, all of this should be planar relative to this guy, which makes it easy to print. These some really kind of gross surfaces. Oh, this is BB&G. Bad, bad, not good. Good band. So I think it's 2 millimeters. pretty thin, isn't it? I want more like 4 millimeters. But I bet it's going to break if I do 4. Oh, hey, it didn't break. I'm going to set this to equals 0.8 times D1 at thicken 1. Or, no, wait, I should do D1 at thicken 1 minus whatever I want that leg to be. Minus 0.6 millimeters, say. Rebuild. Oh, and that gets kind of gross. We do angle, flip direction. Seems a little more reasonable. Why does that just look so bad? I don't know. I think that should be good enough. All those faces are planar, so we're gonna do point. Just gonna make, well, I think maybe I can just whip together a quick coordinate system. An origin there, x-axis there-ish, and then z-axis on that face. Why didn't it let me pick an x-axis on there? There we go, okay. And it'll print like this, which is a good orientation for watching the thing. But maybe I want it more like this on the print bed. Yeah. Kira up. Oh, whoops, it exported the surface too. Whoops, and I put it in the wrong folder. Smart. Yes, please. And I forgot to export it in the right, forgot to export it in the right coordinate system. Foiled again. Yes, please. Okay, now, if I import it, it should import in the correct orientation. Nope. What? Very annoying. Just export it the way I tell you to, please. 3D printing chords? Okay. Oh. I exported it to the wrong folder again. One of these days I'll figure this out. There we go. Okay, right orientation, right everything else. 3 hours isn't too bad. How much of that is hollow? Ooh, that could be hollowed out a lot, probably. And there's some goofy going on down here. Is there something actually goofy going on at the park? There is. It's weird. Delete face. Delete patch. Okay, yeah, there we go. This could be a little larger. And I do want just a little bit of flex on this one, so we're going to add that. Flex input, this body. We're going to start trim plane 1 over here, trim plane 2 up here. So I kind of get these guys roughly sorted. Whoops. Kind of how I want them. Let's do... Whoops. That's rotated the wrong direction. Whoops. What the hell did I do? No, I picked a vertex again and then screwed everything up. Okay, no hard edges because that's going to break things. I'm going to restart this flex operation because I really busted it up. I want this guy to sort of come up and then be at my flex axis. Be a little more center lined than that. There we go. Ooh, wait, the flex has to be perpendicular to this guy, otherwise it won't work. So I have to get rid of all this kind of Irish that I got going on here. Or English. Let's do 5 degrees. Let's go nuts with it. I wonder if I could... If I set up a coordinate system up here... Oh, it did do hard edges, though. That's nice. Okay, let's try that. I have this sinking feeling that it's just going to be super jacked up. But if it fits, it will be very cool. Okay, STL. Oops. Oh, I didn't actually save it. Nope, that's a straight line. I forgot to hit yes. Okay, we got some curve in it. Slice that. Probably drop down the number of walls, actually, and drop down the infill, too. Here's an idea. Let's alternate an extra wall, and let's not connect infill lines, and see if that gives me like a cleaner... I'll show the alternate in a sec, but I have this really annoying issue where, so let's see, connect infill lines, and I think it's just Smart Avionics, Mark Burton, whoever he is that coded his custom distro of Cura. Brilliant dude, but can't terminate his splines right, so these kind of end up looking all jacked up. But if we don't connect infill lines, okay, yeah, that would be great. But it should give us sort of a tying effect to the inner wall, which would be nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not going to bother with a whole bunch of extra ambers on this one. Oh, and I finally installed my 32-bit board, so printer's much faster, much quieter. Only took, 4 hours of recompiling the firmware to get it to play nice. This one's a lot of curves, so it should see pretty good compression too. Cool, a little over halfway's compression. Something's making my... Oh, that's right, it's Octopi's window... Or not Octopi's, OBS Studio's window selection makes my mouse cursor go funky. And suddenly we have a whole bunch of, well, if we look at the Octoprint window, so you can see right here, we've increased a whole bunch the number of 10 to 20, 20 to 50, and 50 to 100 length arcs. So this must be pretty close to 50 to 100, or this length right here is probably over 100 millimeters long, so those huge arcs suddenly get a lot of compression. And I've shrunk my minimum arc length down to 0.2 millimeters because I'm running on an STM32 now, so I can actually compute all that just fine. Oh, do I have my post-processing enabled? Oh, I was going to change my fade-out height, too. Let's just do this on the main monitor. That'd be easier. Whoops. Million windows. Okay, so Octopi over here. Marlin, change Z, fade height. Bedrolling state. Fade height. Okay, so now we can go over here. And dark mode, please. Thank you. M420. Fade leveling height 10. Let's do MC20. M500. Save that. This is pretty good. How have I not listened to this before? Fang Suave. People Wither by Fang Suave. What a great name for a band, honestly. Let me pull up this sick album art. So that's compressed all get out, but it looks a lot like what's his face? Felix Colgrave or Colgrave. All of his stuff's amazing. I should probably put that in the description. Go watch everything he's done. It's amazing. BID tune looking better. We'll just switch the Octopi webcam for a bit. Ooh, this might be big enough that it might matter that I don't have my Z-bed leveling. My auto-bed leveling totally good. Sweet. Let me just show you. I've got auto-bed leveling because I've got a BL touch, but I can only get it to probe these center 9 points, and I can't figure out why it doesn't want to do everything out of the edge. So I'm not really sure if it's gonna print right. We shall see. Improve the lighting situation marginally. Does that make it look better on the main window too? Yeah, it does kinda. Should come out okay. That looks like it's laying down just fine, though. Doesn't really matter, but, you know, every little bit to help it along. I almost think I need a little more compression. Like just a bit more squish in the first row. Okay, what else? I think, let me get back to my streaming, watching, making sure that everything's good. Check my messages. Oh, let's take a moment briefly to laugh on Dogecoin and how I haven't managed to get out of it yet because I'm dumb. Oh hey, it's back up to almost 60 cents. It was in low 40s earlier today. Yeah, check, oh, yeah, 43 cents. If we zoom in on just the things dumb things are happening. So, last couple of days, it's trading view. Where's the full trading view? Okay, trading view. See, it's already in my history because I've been watching this religiously. Look at the 1 hour chart. So this was when, I think this is when the episode started, and this is when Elon mentioned it. It's real bad. And then it's, or no, this is when Elon mentioned it, because I think these times are UTC. Because it's, yeah, 2 p.m. These times are UTC. So, somewhere in here, Elon mentioned it. This is when the episode started. It is not doing great, but this is promising. And if we look at the, say the 15-minute, like this, I don't know. Here was interesting. It was converging, and then it went up, and then like, oh, then, I don't know. We'll see. Not financial advice, etc., etc. So that'll print, that'll take a while. I I've really got no idea if that's gonna nicely hold on. Maybe I need a little lip here. Of course, if it fits, I'll be astonished, because that is... I'm trying to hold like a half or a quarter of a millimeter over 50 millimeters with something that I don't have a good scan of, and it's just like kind of went, yeah, that looks right, kind of. But the maximum distances between this guy and this guy, or rather, this guy and this guy, the end here, not normal to measure, please. Max distance, let's see, pretty sure there's a point-to-point mode. Point to point, so OS distance 186, I think I measured 148.5, so I need 2 millimeters of flex. I think I have enough compression to make that work. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Did I not look at my Kira carefully enough? Pop up the octopi can. My head's out of the way. There we go. It's... what the hell? Why did it do that? Okay. Something is all jacked up. Oh yeah, it thinks it's come off the ground there. That's pretty annoying. What the hell? Oh, I guess it has. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? Flex might have just a little bit of... Whoops. Nope, that's wrong. No hard edges, please. So everything's going to be splines now. Oh, that does sweep away. Does it? Hang on, I need a plane perpendicular to this one. And perpendicular to the top plane. 2 planes should have a mid-plane constraint. Fight me. Yeah, I think that is unfortunately strangely nonlinear. Strangely strange. And strangular. So let's try deleting these two faces. Deleting that one face. guess the chords were defined pre-flex. But there's no reason why it should be... Okay, well I have to cancel a print. That much is obvious. Ooey. Okay, what are we listening to? Oh, I guess it's almost done. We were listening to it for 8 minutes. It was approximately 906 Miles by Harrison Fjord, which, by the way, great band. I don't know why that's the song that everyone thinks is really good from them, but we're gonna pick a different song by them, People I Meet, which is great. We'll listen to that instead. Okay, make sure we're still up at temps. And now, get out of the way. And yeah, laying a good first layer, and then it just threw a fit for no reason. Frustrating. Although it makes sense when you're modeling weird, dumb things like this. Alright, time for drastic measures. Select open loop, up to surface, and this plane that I made earlier does not terminate. Oh, yes it does. It does terminate. You can... Ah. Okay. Up to surface. Does not terminate. Okay, so you're going to extrude 2 millimeters is what you're going to do. Could not extend it. What? Same surface. Oh, I guess it makes sense if it was throwing a fit, if it was trying to extrude the same, or extrude linear instead of extrude the same surface. Intersect this plane and this body at planar openings on surfaces. Intersect. Oh, I need to consume surface bodies. Consume surfaces. Consume. Boink. Cool. Now that is very definitely flat. And it also will not work if I need it anywhere else. Why are you doing such weird things with my... Nope, that's not my Y. That should be my X. Why does it always do weird, dumb things? X, Y. Z-axis, pick this plane. Okay, 3D printing cords. Those make sense. Save as... Still... Oh, gotta go to options and make sure that I'm exporting the right coordinates. Yes. Yes. Open Cura. Whoops. Hit yes. Delete. Looks good. Mostly. Preview. There we go. This makes sense. Save the file. Save. Upload G-code. Gets compressed. Oh, I should... Okay, nothing in text. Or nothing in chat. Making sure I wasn't missing something. Alright, ooh, we're dropping temps again. Guess we waited too long. Rather, I was too slow. We're already loaded. 76% reduction in the number of lines it needs to send. That's nice. Oh, good that. Water bottle's empty. Be right back. Water bottle, no longer empty. It's printing something, right? Yes, okay.
Oh, left the booger behind though.
There's this picture. Okay, so that is now printing the background for me. I can modify the status easily. And this is going. That's all done. Ah! A million things open. Let's close some of this down and let Solidworks run a little better. Cloud Compare, I was using that a bit. Fantastic tool, but very difficult to use if you don't know what you're doing. Okay. I think I may... That took a little longer than I was expecting. I may just kill the stream here and let this print run for a little while. There's one other thing that I might model today. That's a bracket for my dad's fit my dad's GPS to his motorcycle, but got a better idea what I want to do with that one. I just don't want to do it right now. So yeah, call the stream there. Thanks for coming and watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to answer. If you have an idea for something that you think I could show you how to do better, or that sort of thing, I'm always open to those as well. Oh, contact email is in the About page on my channel. Thanks for coming. Boink.